The November 4, 2025 gubernatorial elections in New Jersey and Virginia served as the first major post-presidential litmus test of the American electorate, attracting immense national attention and capital. The results, as widely projected, delivered victories for the Democratic candidates, albeit with differing margins that reveal crucial dynamics. In Virginia, Democrat Abigail Spanberger secured a decisive win over Republican Winsome Earle-Sears, signaling a strong Democratic realignment and restoring a Democratic trifecta, control of the governorship and both legislative chambers in the state. Meanwhile, in New Jersey, Democrat Mikie Sherrill is projected to have narrowly defeated Republican Jack Ciattarelli in a race that proved tighter than many polls suggested, mirroring the unexpected competitiveness of the 2021 race. This outcome delivers a complex verdict. While Democrats celebrate retaining New Jersey and flipping the governorship in Virginia, a state where the sitting president's party often struggles in the off year, the tightness of the New Jersey result confirms that the Republican base remains highly mobilized. Overall, the elections suggest that moderate, experienced Democratic candidates focused on state-level issues, like cost of living and healthcare access, can successfully counter national Republican messaging, even in the face of presidential tele-rallies and heightened partisan intensity. Reasons for the outcomes. Several factors contributed to the distinct results in each state, yet a common thread linking the Democratic success was candidate profile and issue focus. National environment as a driving force. Both races were inevitably framed as a referendum on the second term of President Donald Trump. While the president made gains in both states in the 2024 election, his involvement via tele-rallies appeared to maximize Republican turnout among the base, but simultaneously energized Democratic and independent voters seeking a counterbalance to Washington politics. Furthermore, the ongoing federal government shutdown, which disproportionately impacts Northern Virginia due to its massive federal workforce and contractor base, likely hurt the Republican ticket there, as voters sought stability and pragmatic governance. Candidate and state-specific factors. Virginia's strong Democratic tie. Abigail Spanberger, an established former congresswoman and CIA officer, successfully cast herself as a centrist focused on kitchen table economics. She consistently hammered her opponent, Winsome Earle-Sears, on divisive cultural issues like LGBTQ rights and abortion, leveraging the power of women voters and a strong coalition of Black and Hispanic voters. Virginia's non-consecutive term limit, which prevented Governor Youngkin from running, ensures volatility, but the strong Democratic legislative performance set the stage for a statewide victory. New Jersey's close call. Mikie Sherrill, a former Navy pilot and moderate congresswoman, entered with a structural advantage in a solidly blue state, yet Jack Ciattarelli proved to be a formidable challenger. Ciattarelli ran a campaign tightly focused on local issues, namely high property and energy costs, a strategy that resonated strongly with older voters. The close margin in New Jersey demonstrates that economic angst and a desire to break the existing Democratic trifecta are powerful motivators, even if the state's deep Democratic registration advantage ultimately prevailed. Consequences and implications. The consequences of these elections are significant, both locally and nationally. Immediate state policy shifts. In Virginia, Spanberger's victory hands the Democratic Party a full legislative and executive trifecta for the first time since 2021. This will almost certainly lead to rapid legislative action on issues like abortion rights protection, voting access, and potentially new gun safety measures. In New Jersey, Sherrill's win allows the Democrats to maintain their trifecta, ensuring the continuation of current progressive policies, particularly regarding environmental protection and funding for public schools, although she may face pressure to moderate on tax and cost of living issues. National implications. For the national parties, the outcome serves as a critical blueprint for the 2026 midterms. Democrats have confirmed that a strategy centered on moderate, well-funded candidates who effectively frame extremist Republican stances on social issues, while speaking directly to economic anxieties, is highly effective. For Republicans, the results may force a strategic realization. While direct alignment with the sitting president boosts the conservative base, It alienates the crucial independent and suburban female voters needed to win purple and light blue states. The party will be under pressure to select nominees in 2026 who can appeal beyond the core base. Prediction and solutions. Prediction. Looking ahead to the 2026 midterms, these results predict a highly competitive cycle where candidate quality will supersede pure national political waves. The Senate map in particular will be fiercely contested. Democrats are predicted to hold on to the Senate majority as the strategy that worked for Sherrill and Spanberger. Economic focus combined with protection of rights will be replicated in swing states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Nevada. The House of Representatives will remain volatile, but the suburban backlash against perceived extremism, evident in Virginia's strong performance, suggests that Democrats have a viable path to retaining or gaining seats in key districts. Solutions and recommendations for political adaptation. For Democrats, focus on the wallet. Democratic success hinges on not just attacking social extremism, but offering clear, actionable solutions for inflation, energy costs, and taxes. They must actively demonstrate that their economic policies are practical for working families. For Republicans, reclaim suburbia. The GOP must diversify its appeal beyond the presidential base. This means recruiting candidates who are willing to distance themselves from extreme rhetoric and concentrate solely on local quality of life issues and fiscal responsibility. The narrow loss in New Jersey shows that a localized economic message, even without the president campaigning in person, remains the party's most potent weapon in blue-leaning territory. The long-term solution involves finding a balance between base enthusiasm and suburban pragmatism.